Hi, this is Shakti. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can connect server from any server provider on ServerAvatar dashboard with IP address and root password. And also, I'm going to show you how to create a new WordPress site with our own domain name. Now, let's get started. To connect the server with the panel, go to the dashboard, click on the Create button, and choose the server option. Choose Custom Server option. Provide server a name. And for the IP address and root password, you need to get those from your server provider. For that, I'm using Crunchbits here as my server provider. I'm going to just copy and paste IP address and root password from the mail I received from them. By default, the SSH port will be 22 and my server has the same port. So if you have a custom port, you can change that here. For the server cleanup option, I will leave it by default yes. It will remove any conflict packages found on the server. I use Ubuntu 22.04 on my server. You need to be using one of the supported OS listed here. And for the communication between the server avatar panel and your server, make sure the port 43210 is not blocked. You can choose any of the tech stack below. I'm going with the Open Lightspeed and the MariaDB for the database. I prefer to use this tech stack combo on my WordPress servers to get the benefit of Lightspeed Catchy plugin. Once you have chosen the tech stack, you can click on the Connect Now button. It will start the installation process. At first, ServerAvatar will communicate with your server and do an inspection. If everything is good, then it will start to install all the services required and configure them one by one. And after the installation has been completed, it will take us to the server dashboard. It will take around 10 to 15 minutes. I'm just going to fast forward the entire progress. Now the server installation has been completed. As we can see on the dashboard, it shows all the information about the server and also the graphs for monitoring our server resource usage. To create a new WordPress application, click on the add icon on the dashboard or go to the applications tab. Click on the create an application button on the right hand side. Provide your application a name. I'm naming it as Simple App. Enter your domain name and click on the one-click method to install WordPress. Provide your WordPress a title and select your WordPress site language and time zone. And for the admin login, give a username, email and password. Provide database a name. By default, the database will be installed on the current server. On the Open Lightspeed server, you get the option to install the Lightspeed Catchy plugin. This is the reason I use the Open Lightspeed server. I like this plugin very much for catching my website. Click on the Show Advanced option. I normally rename the username similar to my app name to differentiate from the other application user. For PHP, it's showing me the latest version 8.2, but I normally use the version 7.4 for my WordPress installation. We have started making this application right after the server creation, so it is showing me only the latest PHP version. The server avatar will run on the background to install other PHP version. We can change the PHP version later on the application settings if you want, but normally it will take 10 to 15 minutes only for the server avatar to install all the PHP version of the tech stack. We can provide a custom web root for our application if needed. Click on the Create Application button to install the WordPress. Now the application has been created. Now we need to point the domain to the server IP address. I'm going to the Cloudflare DNS management. I'm replacing the existing IP with the new server IP. I'm going to install SSL certificate for my WordPress application. Go to the SSL certificate tab. If you are using Cloudflare for the DNS management, I recommend you to pass the Cloudflare on your domain name. Now get back to the SSL certificate tab. Click on the automatic installation option. where you can see there is a green icon on the DNS for my domain name. Now I can able to install free Let's Encrypt SSL for my domain name. Click Install Automatic SSL button. Now the SSL has been installed on our application domain. This is the home page of our WordPress fresh installation. Now one more thing we need to do, go to the WordPress admin login. Log in with your admin credential. Go to the settings. Now change the HTTP to HTTPS and save the settings. This is how you need to install WordPress with Server Avatar panel using any server provider. I hope you found this video useful. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel for more useful information videos like this. Thanks for watching.